In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on December 6, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Golden State Warriors. The clash between two Western Conference teams promises an exciting showdown on the hardwood, with both squads vying for a critical victory in the vibrant setting of the Bay Area. The Minnesota Timberwolves hit the road to face off against the Golden State Warriors on Friday night. Minnesota enters the game riding high after a dominant 108-80 victory over the Los Angeles Clippers on Wednesday night, where they comfortably covered the spread as 3.5-point favorites. On the other side, Golden State played at home against the Houston Rockets on Thursday as part of a back-to-back schedule. Prior to that, the Warriors suffered a narrow 119-115 road loss to the Denver Nuggets on Tuesday, though they managed to cover the spread as 5-point underdogs. Historically, Golden State holds a 74-56 edge in the regular season series against Minnesota, but the Timberwolves have turned the tables lately, winning the last 4 matchups, including a 114-110 home triumph on March 24, 2024. Minnesota has been impressive in their recent matchups, notching convincing wins against the Clippers and Lakers. Their upcoming schedule includes games against the Lakers, Spurs, and Knicks. Meanwhile, the Warriors have had mixed results, falling to the Nuggets and securing a win against the Rockets. They now prepare for contests against the Grizzlies, Rockets, and Pacers in the coming days. The Timberwolves appear to have shaken off their struggles, having rebounded from a 4-game losing streak to secure 3 consecutive victories. Their latest win, a commanding 108-80 road blowout over the Clippers, was a testament to their defensive prowess. The team shot 48% from the field and sank 16 of 44 attempts from beyond the arc. However, it was their stifling defense that stole the spotlight, as they limited the Clippers to just 14 first-quarter points and only 32 in the first half. By building a massive 41-point lead, the Timberwolves were able to give their starters an early rest. Conversely, the Golden State Warriors have hit a rough patch, now aiming to halt a 5-game losing streak following a heartbreaking 119-115 road loss to Denver on Tuesday. Despite shooting 46% from the field and 12 of 38 from 3-point range, the Warriors squandered a 12-point early lead as the Nuggets surged ahead in the second half. This recent loss added to Golden State's frustrations during what has become their worst slump of the season. In terms of injuries, the Timberwolves remain relatively healthy. Joe Ingles, who has logged only 26 minutes this season, and rookie Rob Dillingham are their only absentees. The starting lineup is intact, bolstered by a robust group of reserves. Meanwhile, the Warriors are monitoring the status of key players such as Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins. Stephen Curry is expected to return after sitting out Thursday's game for rest. However, fatigue might be a factor for Golden State, playing their 3rd game in 4 nights. Minnesota's momentum from recent lopsided wins against the Lakers and Clippers gives them an edge heading into this matchup. Just a week ago, the Timberwolves were grappling with poor form, while the Warriors were enjoying a hot streak. The narrative has since flipped. Minnesota's impressive turnaround, highlighted by 3 straight wins and a decisive victory over the Clippers, contrasts sharply with Golden State's ongoing struggles. The Timberwolves have historically performed well against the Warriors, winning 4 straight meetings and 7 of their last 10 matchups. Despite Golden State being favored at home, the Minnesota Timberwolves to cover the spread as underdogs is our full-game side pick. With their recent success, a healthier roster, and the rest advantage, Minnesota is positioned to challenge a fatigued Warriors team. The Timberwolves' track record against Golden State further reinforces their appeal in this contest. From a betting perspective, the total score leans toward the under. Minnesota has seen the over hit in 11 of their 21 games this season, but continues to grapple with turnover issues, ranking 21st in the league with 16 per game. Their slower pace of play, averaging 97.5 possessions per game, ranks 23rd in tempo. Meanwhile, Golden State has gone over the total in 10 of their 20 games this season, but plays at a brisker pace, ranking 5th in tempo with 100.8 possessions per game. However, the Warriors' fatigue could lead to a more more deliberate style of play, contributing to a game that ultimately falls short of the projected total. Thus, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Utah Jazz versus Portland Trail Blazers. Northwest Division rivals will meet for the first time this season when the Utah Jazz travel to Portland to take on the Trail Blazers on Friday night. The Jazz, holding a 4-17 straight-up record and 9-12 against the spread, suffered a heavy 133-106 loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder on Tuesday as plus 13.5-point underdogs. The Trail Blazers, with an 8-14 straight-up record and a 12-9-1 against the spread mark, also experienced a rough outing on Tuesday, falling 127-105 to the Clippers as plus 8.5-point underdogs. Both teams head into this matchup hoping to snap their respective losing streaks at the Moda Center. The Jazz have endured a brutal stretch recently, dropping 9 of their last 10 games overall, including a 5-game losing streak. Their latest defeat came on the road against the Thunder, where they were blown out 133-106. Despite shooting 54% from the field and converting 13 of 35 attempts from beyond the arc, Utah's defense was a glaring weakness. They trailed by double digits at halftime and conceded a staggering 40 points in the third quarter, effectively sealing their fate. Similarly, the Trail Blazers are in a slump, having lost 6 of their last 8 games, including their most recent 127-105 defeat to the Clippers on Tuesday. While Portland shot an impressive 51% from the field and connected on 10 of 29 three-point attempts, they fell apart in the second half. After scoring 58 points in the first half to stay competitive, they were outscored 64-47 in the final 2 quarters, resulting in another lopsided loss. Injury concerns loom large for both teams. The Jazz are without Jordan Clarkson and Kyle Filipowski, while the Trail Blazers have ruled out Robert Williams III once again and listed Scoot Henderson as questionable. This is the first of 2 meetings between these division rivals in December, with the second game also set to take place in Portland just after Christmas. Neither team has performed well this season, and their recent struggles only add to the uncertainty surrounding this matchup. Portland's depleted frontcourt could face significant challenges against Utah's Walker Kessler, who anchors the paint effectively. While Portland lacks offensive firepower with no players averaging 19 points per game, Utah boasts a more balanced attack, with 6 players averaging double-digit scoring and 4 contributing at least 15 points per contest. Both teams struggle with turnovers, which could neutralize one another in that department. This game appears to be a toss-up, but Portland's issues in the frontcourt, especially with Robert Williams III likely missing his 5th consecutive game due to a concussion, could give Utah an edge. Lauri Markkanen and John Collins are well positioned to exploit the Blazers' weaknesses in the paint, particularly since Portland has the NBA's worst defensive rebounding percentage. While Utah's overall performance has been underwhelming, seeing the Trail Blazers favored in this matchup raises questions. Portland has struggled in the favorite role, losing outright in 6 of their last 8 games when favored. This scenario presents an opportunity for Utah to break their losing streak, so the Utah Jazz to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Offensively, this matchup features 2 of the league's lowest scoring teams. Neither side has a field goal percentage above 45.2% or averages more than 12.7 three-pointers per game. While Portland ranks 10th in possessions per game, this hasn't translated to consistent scoring. Utah ranks 20th in possessions per game, reflecting their offensive struggles. The Jazz haven't surpassed 106 points in their last 4 games and have been held under 100 points on 4 occasions this season. Meanwhile, Portland has been held under 100 points 7 times and scored 106 or fewer points in 6 of their last 10 games. Between the 2 teams, the under has hit 25 times this season. Under the projected total, our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.